The College Basketball Experience Preview and Picks episode for Thursday, January 26th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Networks presented by WynnBet. WynnBet is now live in Arizona, Colorado, Indiana, Louisiana, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Tennessee, and Virginia. From boosted same-game parlays to live in-game odds, WynnBet is what you need to win. Sign up today. Bet $100. Get a $100 free bet at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WynnBet. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WynnBet. State restrictions apply.
Hey, what's up, you degenerate gamblers? This is Bill Burr, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride, baby.
Yes. Woo! Welcome to the College Basketball Experience Preview and Picks episode for Thursday, January 26th. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, well, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, a.k.a. Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, terrorist pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're going to pay for it. Good night.
Free at last. Lord, we're free at last. Oh, man. It's good to be back, folks. I see the chat rolling. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate everyone's patience. I am joined by my co-host. Give it up for former video coordinator for Bob Huggins at West Virginia and Frank Martin at South Carolina, host of the Ryan and Ross Show, host of the NFL Gambling Podcast. Give it up for Ryan McIntyre. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. It is Thirsty Thursday on the College Basketball Experience, and we are back. USA, baby. Let's go.
Oh, man. Look, take a little time out. Wait, I think I got a drop for this. I think I can figure this one out. But yeah, shout out to the fans that went over to Twitch while we were out. We're back on YouTube, youtube.com/the college experience. And I feel like it's only appropriate to play this.
If I can change and you can change, everybody can change.
We're back. That is a Rocky IV reference where they were taking on the Russians. Shout out to the chat, and yeah, it's good to be home. You know what I mean? It's good to be home, back doing things, and yeah, I'm excited to talk a lot of college hoops. I did not catch too much college hoops because I had a stand-up show. I caught the Xavier UConn game and a couple other games, but I did watch the entire Xavier UConn game. As we got the dub, as far as me taking, I think you took Xavier too, and let's talk about that for a second. What is going on with the Huskies?
They're struggling right now, but you know what? I think they're going to be all right in the grand scheme of things. We see this sometimes where teams play really well in the non-con, and then they get in league play, and the coaching is so good, the scouting so good, it's such a physical night in and night out, and they kind of just wear down. And I think they'll be better once they get to March for this.
Yeah, you kiss goodbye your chances of winning the regular season.
Oh, yeah.
With the I mean, that stick a fork in that one. Let's talk about Xavier, because we were talking about this in the SGPN studio. Shout out to Stacking the Money Green and CJ Sullivan. We were talking about, man, is Xavier a team that we need to really watch for? They're very experienced. We know recently the experienced teams have been kind of the teams that have ended up in the Final Four. What do you make of the Musketeers' ceiling?
No, I think definitely Final Four. I think they're still flying under the radar just because they're not sexy. I mean, the guard Boom is playing out of his mind, and Kunkel's and Jones are good as well. And they got the two bigs with Nunge and Fremantle that they can score from all five positions and make shots from all five positions, and they're old. So it's a really good team, and it's amazing what coaching can do. Sean Miller comes in, and all of a sudden they're a national contender again.
Unbelievable. Shout out to Rob Donaldson. That's a classic guy right there. Says, I got to listen to the AirPods so the girlfriend doesn't get too upset about the lock music, because you know it's coming, baby. You know it's coming. Yeah. Dude, I thought we should have locked up, and I think you went with Albany, but I came pretty close to locking up New Hampshire. I didn't do it. New Hampshire rolled by 19. I apologize because I felt this in here, and I didn't listen to in here. You know, you got to listen to yourself. So they say.
Hey, when did they make that a standalone game? That wasn't a standalone game last night. Did they just say, "Hey, fuck it, move it up an hour. Let's have all eyes on it"? They're genius. I guarantee their ratings skyrocketed.
Yeah, guarantee you. Presbyterian UNC Asheville. Now, shout out. I would like to shout out one of our fans that was DMing me about this, and I apologize. I only had one game. I think, Randall. Shout out to Randall. He was DMing me about this game. I only had that other game on, and then no, actually we had like 8 games on, but that was not one of them. And then I had to jet out early to go to a stand-up show that I had. So I did not catch this, although I hear it was crazy. Asheville wins by 8 against Presbyterian in overtime. They were laying 8.5. So if you took the blue hose, you're celebrating. I didn't. But what do you make of UNC Asheville?
They needed this win, so to stay at the top of the Big South standings. Them, Longwood, Radford. It seems like those three are the best 3 teams in the Big South. And Radford and Longwood play tomorrow on national TV, so we'll preview that here shortly.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good win for Asheville. And by the way, folks, I don't know if you saw the graphic we put together for being back on YouTube. Look at that right there. The college experience back. We conquered. Look at that. Look at Bobby Petrino there with the neck brace and the American flag, folks, representing. And I'll play a little music for us there. I guess, I'm still not sure what exactly happened to us, but here, I'll play this.
X marks the spot. X marks the crossroads. 2 straight lines crossing over in the middle. That's the letter you must see.
All right. Yeah. I'm trying to pinpoint what exactly got us, but hey, they don't tell us. But hey, I'll try my best to not piss off the universe. I'm probably going to fail at this, but Nebraska, I thought they would win against Northwestern. Northwestern wins by 15. Wow.
Western's gonna go dancing, I think, again.
They are going to go dancing.
Yeah,
and
they're rolling.
And I locked up Stonehill today.
They got drilled. Who saw that coming? Hartford's terrible.
The fuck? What the fuck?
I know.
Oh, man.
You're auto fade if you lose to Hartford.
That's really bad. It's really bad.
Not even Hartford wanted to be there. I mean, they don't even want to play. They're going to Division III for a reason.
I ate shit on that one. Mercer was laying 4.5. They win by 4 against East Tennessee State in overtime. You were on ETSU.
I locked it. I got lucky here. Let's go, baby. The Bucks.
I'll play a little lock music for you. We can still do that. This is
Buccaneer action.
Last time I checked, this is still America, sort of. Let's go. George Mason lost by 20 to VCU. Wow, you were on the right side of that. Your neighbors are happy, I'm sure. Wow. Okay. Statement game for VCU. Statement game. So this was an old CAA rivalry. I've always enjoyed these matchups.
Oh, yeah.
There was a dust-up. I watched a little bit of this game. There was a dust-up.
There always is with these two.
Yeah. It's great. It's great sport.
VCU is the clear-cut favorite in the A10 right now, I think.
Yeah, I think after tonight, some of the outcomes we're going to get to. Lehigh. I locked up Lehigh. The Mountain Hawks, baby. They never trailed in this game. They almost gave this game away, though. They were up by like 15 a lot of this game. Only win by 6, but we got the cover. You can thank me later, guys. You can thank me later. It's okay. You know, Lehigh specialist over here. I locked up UMBC, though.
I joined you here. I ate shit. But I had Lehigh with you. So, I mean, we conquered together and we ate shit together. So,
yeah,
it happens.
NJIT wins. Loyola Lafayette wins by 16. Winthrop took care of Southern. I hit on that. Let's talk a little Dayton, Rhode Island action. Whew. Told
Revenge
you,
game.
Dayton's in trouble, man.
Yeah.
Dayton's in trouble. They ain't dancing this year. That's one of the saddest stories ever. They were they're going to be a 1 seed. Their first time probably ever. And COVID happened.
The Obi Toppin year.
What could they have built, you know, if they go to the Final Four or even the national championship? Who knows? Unbelievable. But Rhode Island wins. I was on Rhode Island, so I was happy there. And Duquesne comes storming back and beats Loyola Chicago. Did you catch? This was great. I mean,
did I catch the game or did I catch what the actual action in the game?
Yeah. Did you order that food? Did you order the food? Can we go to that? Can we go to the clip here?
Yeah. Can I get a McDouble large
for an Uber Eats delivery or something? There is carrying some McDonald's.
Oh, this has to be one of the all-time greats.
I'm actually not kidding.
This is the truth.
I think that's what's happening.
This guy's in the corner. Looked like was he going to deliver the McDonald's to somebody on the court? Can we rule that out? I mean,
I think that's an Uber Eats sticker. Is that what that is? I'm trying to get confirmation. Uber Eats, yes.
Maybe I'll put my hand up. I'm getting a little hungry. You can bring it over here.
So we saw the stoppage. The man was Usher. Let's see if we can see this. No, this is going to be the turnover in the
there
corner.
He is, right there in the corner. Yay.
So this guy is actually, who's he delivering it to?
The ref.
The
ref said later. Give it to me later, not now.
We watched a lot of basketball in our life. We've watched a lot of basketball in our life. I've never seen some shit like that. Never seen some shit like that. I mean, I'm sure that ref's going to be in some trouble, right? I mean, what is he? If that's for the ref, I'm making that assumption by the announcing, but what the fuck was that? Unbelievable. That's got to be one of the funniest things we've ever seen, right? I mean, I can't recall. You've seen like the squirrel on the field in baseball or some shit, or the rabbit. I don't think I've ever seen some shit like that. You?
I'm crying right now. I'm laughing so hard. That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. I want to know who the lazy motherfucker is that wouldn't claim it was their food. They're like, oh, yeah, just let this guy walk inbounds in the corner. He's like, hey, man, I'm open in the corner. Let me shoot a 3.
Also, how about him? What the fuck are you doing? Don't you know there's a game going on? He's like, dude, I'm at work. I'm trying to get the next order. But still, I mean, come on. Stepping on the middle of the court in the game. Hilarious.
DoorDash needs to give him a raise. You know, he's going out of his way, taking pride in his job to make sure that the customer gets the food in hand.
Really unbelievable. Really, like one of the crazier things. I will remember this 10 years from now.
That's a dust up. Yes,
that is certainly a dust up. All right, next up we got Duquesne. They battled back. They were down early. In this game. They battled back. They need this win in the A10.
They just needed some French fries to get going.
Chad's cracking me up. Wofford. Oh, you know who gave you Wofford as a lock?
Lock it up, baby. Let's go.
And pick motherfucking Dundee. Let's go. They win by 5. No problem, baby. Now I need your opinion on this one. You locked up the Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh, I hate shit on this. This is the worst pick of the night by me.
You keep taking these teams in Knoxville.
Yeah, I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take Texas on Saturday because they're kind of even playing field. But man, I don't know, man. I thought maybe a look ahead for Rick Barnes. I'm gonna wait to fade Tennessee till March. That's what I'm telling myself.
Yeah. Yeah, how about Temple surviving overtime? We were all over South Florida as a live dog.
Yeah.
We didn't lock this. Or no, did you lock this? I didn't lock it.
I did. And I had it on the money line too. So they should have won. But I mean, hey, we'll take the points though.
I mean, that's a huge win for Temple to survive that letdown spot. I don't care. I know it's South Florida. That's a big win for Temple. I don't know how this game did not hit. I felt like when I was watching this, I had to leave for the stand-up show, which took forever to get to because it's Los Angeles. George Washington gets the win. They did not cover for me. I locked up G-Dub. And I feel like when I was watching this game, we had this on in the studio. They were up 7-10. I feel like the entire – I shouldn't say that. I missed a lot of the second half. But a good stretch, I was like, oh, I'm a genius. No, they still win, though. And – you gotta think George Washington's on fire right now, man. What do you make of this team?
You know, it's crazy, and I know St. Joe's lost the game, but these are two teams that we mocked in the non-conference. November and December, like, oh, St. Joe's and G-Dub, auto fade. Both teams are playing good basketball, especially George Washington. They're 5-2 in the A10, and they're right there. I mean, they're not on VCU's level, but I mean, I think they could get a top 4 seed here. Chris Caputo's doing a good job. The former Miami assistant.
Unbelievable job. Unfucking-believable job. UMass Lowell lost to the Cocaine Bears by 5. You took the Cocaine Bears. I did not, but once again, Lowell's pissing away their chance to win the conference here, and
they're inconsistent.
If they're like Towson. They can't stay consistent, and that's going to cost them. I would stick a fork in them now. They're not going to be able to win at Vermont in the fucking tournament. So
no chance.
Good win for Maine, though. This program continues to improve. Vermont. We gave this one away. Easy money. 25-point win against the golf course. Not even a sweat. Getting it done. The midshipmen of Navy. We were on Navy as they destroyed Bucknell. Navy's back to playing good ball. Shocker of the night, and we did lock this up and lose. St. Bonaventure loses to Fordham by 11 at Bonaventure. Daryl Banks went for like 30. Didn't work out. We had this game on in the studio. What the fuck's happening? So Fordham is back. They're playing good ball now.
Yep. They're 4-3 in the A10.
I don't understand. I mean, I thought I felt pretty damn good about that wager. Richmond goes to your boy Frank Martin and UMass. UMass wins by 9? Great.
And I'm gonna shout out Frank. That was win number 300 of his career. So congrats, Frank. 300 and many more to come. Let's go.
Frank Martin still among the tops in our coaching Royal Rumble odds.
Entry number 30, baby.
Yeah. I was on the Maryland Terrapins. I think you rode with Wisconsin. Maryland wins by 18. Huge win. Jameer Young, the Charlotte transfer, had 22 points and 8 boards, 5 assists as well. Talk to me about that one. I didn't catch any eyes on this game.
Jameer Young was awesome once again. And you know what? Mark Turgeon was good for Maryland. Obviously, he had a bunch of winning records, but they never could get it done in the postseason. I feel like under Kevin Willard, I know it's only year 1, they're kind of playing a brand of basketball more like what they did under Gary Williams, more up tempo, tougher defensively. Like with Turgeon, it was more boring, just grind it out. It just didn't fit Maryland. So I like Kevin Willard there. I think he's a good fit.
I mean, that's an impressive. He's overachieving in year 1.
Houston, they needed that win.
Houston survives. You locked this. You lucky bastard. I didn't lock this, but I'm saying I thought UCF was going to cover this. And when I was watching a lot of this game, once again, I left like probably 10 minutes left in the game, but it was pretty neck and neck. It was like Houston was up by like 3 or 4. But I see they were able to turn it on late, get that cover. Shout out to the Cougs. AU American in the Armed Forces Classic here. They survive, beat Army, but Army covers. Is American have they righted the ship here in the Patriot League? I mean, who's the best team in the Patriot League? Colgate, right?
Yeah, Colgate by far. I mean, they're still undefeated and 9-0. Lehigh, all of a sudden though, is 7-2 and winners of 7 in a row. Yeah. And then probably you got the Army, Navy, Do I dare say Holy Cross is the 5th best team?
You know what? I'm going to make a crazy statement here. I think the Patriot League is up. As a conference, I think it's better than it traditionally is, at least at the top. The bottom,
and they had a good showing in the NCAA tournament last year with Colgate almost knocking off Wisconsin.
Yeah. So shout out to the Patriot League fans. West Virginia, your boys went to Lubbock and put it on the Red Raiders. Kevin O'Banner went for 20, but who cares? They got their ass whooped. I think West Virginia is battling back. We might have something going here as far as a team that can battle back into the NCAA tournament. They're 12-8 now. Yep. They got Auburn on deck in Morgantown. I think they can win that game.
I do too. Auburn struggles away from home, and those that watch it, you wouldn't know that West Virginia fell down 10-2. Hugs called a timeout, yanked the whole starting 5 out, and put the young guys in, and they really got the team back in the game. Seth Wilson was awesome. He made 6 threes, so happy for him and happy for Hugs. I mean, that was a big win, much needed win. It's going to come down to the wire. I think we all agree. Them, Oklahoma State getting that large bid.
Well, I ate ass on a couple situations here. South Carolina, I had them plus 17.5. I liked it. I really liked it.
Yeah, they suck, man.
I lost by 21. G.D. Jackson had 20 and 10, but what was I thinking? I still really liked it. Furman covered against Samford, but they needed overtime in a SoCon Classic, 91-84. I knew we should have locked up Campbell at High Point. They win by 8. I thought about it. I didn't do it. I'm mad at myself. Gardner Webb rolled against Upstate by 12. Greensboro rolled against VMI. I took Pitt -3. I didn't lock it, but they did not cover. You took Wake. You got a 1-point cover there. But Pitt wins.
That was a great game.
Pitt needed that. I mean,
it's two bubble teams as well. It's going to come down to the wire for both teams. So any win they can get, man. Pitt needs a couple more. They hurt themselves in the non-con.
They have the tiebreaker over Virginia though, and I don't think they play them again. So that's something to monitor there in the ACC.
How far out are they though?
They're
Clemson. Yeah.
Didn't they beat Clemson or no? Clemson won.
No, Clemson beat them. Clemson's 9-1, UVA 7-2. Then you have 3 in a row. Pitt, Miami, Carolina, all at 7-3.
But let's be honest, Clemson's capable of losing a couple games in a row. So if Pitt could just handle their shit,
no doubt.
IUPUI covered against IPFW. Almost won this fucking game. Only lost by 6. Shout out to IUPUI covering that one. The Citadel beats Western Carolina by 11. I was on that. UT Rio Grande, Stephen F. Austin. We didn't cover that game. Good win for Stephen F. Austin. Northern Iowa survives Valpo, where Cal Baptist covers against Arlington. How about Bradley almost losing at home to Illinois State? That scary game.
The Valley's fantastic, man.
Scary game there. And how about we ate shit on Belmont against Evansville? We laid the 13. They only win by 9. Wasn't the greatest night. I'm kind of doing some of this now. Like I said, I just got home. Looking at the old bank account. How about the Providence Friars, though? 21-point win against Butler. You can kiss Butler's tournament chances goodbye. Providence, could they be a team in the Final Four this year?
I don't know Final Four, but I definitely think second weekend back-to-back years now. And you say you're right on Butler, kiss their chances goodbye. I compare them to Texas Tech because I know that everybody thinks Texas Tech sucks, but they're decimated by injuries just like Butler. These two teams have just been killed by injuries. And I mean, Butler, they can't catch a break this year with Thad Mott in year 1.
Fair. Very fair. Tulane needs overtime, but they upset, not really. Against Wichita State, they go into Wichita, get the win. Tulane needed that bounce back spot after that terrible loss to Tulsa. Shout out to the Green Wave. And how about the buzzsaw? I mean, what a fucking win. Going into the jungle and winning by 16. A&M, they're going to go to the NCAA tournament now. I'm sold. Tyrese Radford, the Vatech transfer, had 30 and 9. getting it done. And how about Louisville covering by a half a point for us against BC?
Hey, good job, Louisville. That's all you got going for you.
I also ate shit on this one. I took Alabama. I thought they would roll Mississippi State. Alabama, you were spot on with your analysis for Bama because Mississippi State, great defensive team. They almost won this game outright.
Yep.
Do we fade Bama in the tournament still? I think this proves it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think you can't shoot that many threes in advance of March in a 6-game tournament. So I'm going to fade them in the tournament. I mean, I like their talent. Obviously, I like Nate Oates, but I'm not a big believer in that style of play come March.
Indiana beats Minnesota by 4. We were on Minnesota in 10 with 10 points. Man, Trace Jackson Davis, 25 points, 21 rebounds, 6 blocks. Relax.
He's an animal.
Oh, my God. St. John's plus the 9 did not hit as Creighton won by 28. Wow. Mike Anderson, thanks for showing up on the road. Chicago State. We locked up Chicago State. Boom! Only lose by 7 on the farm to Stanford. Getting it done. We also locked up San Diego State -7 at home against Utah State. Boom! So we closed the night. What did so 2-1. 2-2. I think I had a losing night, but I'm just double checking here.
I think you had a winning night.
Really? Because I just feel like the last couple games I called. So wait, 2-2, and then lost on Bonnie, 2-3. Hit on Vermont, 3-3. Lost on G-Dub, 3-4. Hit on Wofford, 4-4. So I mean, I guess where are we at here? 4-4, and then I hit I lost to UMBC 4-5, but hit on Lehigh 5-5. So I just kind of had a mediocre night. I think I went 5-5 if I didn't skip over any. I got to check my account. Either way, not a great night for me. How about yourself?
I had a good night. I went 11-7, and I want to shout out one of our quick locks here. Chicago State was up 52-40 with about 12 minutes to go. They just played in Myrtle on Monday night, travel all the way to Stanford. Jared Gillian, the coach of Chicago State, is doing a phenomenal job there. They play hard every night. They play on the road, it seems like, every night. So shout out to the Cougars coming through once again.
I love that team. I'm going to get season
too.
Tickets, man.
They play hard, man.
Yeah, I like that team. Let's game ball this thing. Who's your first game ball?
Buzzsaw, baby. A&M, put it on. Ends the 28-game win streak in the jungle. A&M and the Buzzsaw get my first game ball.
I'm going Musketeers. Musketeers winning at UConn. That's a huge win. They were up. That game was chaos. Xavier would go up 15. UConn cut it to 2. Xavier go back up to 12. UConn will cut it to 2. Back and forth. Give me Xavier's my game ball. What are you doing here with your second one?
I like that one as well. I'm going to take Furman. They end Sanford's undefeated season in the SoCon. They're one back, 3-team race there with them in Greensboro. So I'll go Furman here. Big win at home.
I will go with my second game on the Maryland Terrapins. It's a big win. I think they could be a tournament team. Keep winning games like that. 18-point win. Make a statement at home. This is our fucking house. Give me the Maryland Terrapins as my second lock there. Or I'm sorry, my second game ball. What are you doing with your third?
My third game ball, I'm going to go to the former coach of the Dayton Flyers, their opponent tonight, Archie Miller. Rhode Island gets it done over his former team. Good win for Rhode Island and the Rams.
I like it. Final game ball for me. I'm going with the West Virginia Mountaineers.
Let's go.
I see signs of life. I see signs of a lot of life here. Let's go, Mountaineers. Let's get Bob Huggins back to the big dance. All right. Let's get it going. Let's get it fucking going. And I'm buying in. Let's go.
Big one Saturday.
There we go.
Good round, you're celebrating with your appetite. Bad round, you're using your appetite to forget about the round. I'll tell you something about appetite. It's a real fucking great thing to have.
It is a great thing to have. All right, let's pick some games. We got a fucking gigantic slate. I'll probably be talking to you at 6 a.m. My apologies. Folks, I want to tell you the college basketball experience is brought to you by WynnBet. WynnBet is now live in Arizona, Colorado, Indiana, Louisiana, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Tennessee, and Virginia. From boosted same-game parlays to live in-game odds, WynnBet is what you need to win. Sign up today. Bet $100. Get a $100 free bet at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WynnBet. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WYNNBET. State restrictions apply. Offer subject to change. Terms and conditions at WynnBet.com. Must be 21 or older and present in the state where WynnBet is available. If you or somebody knows a gambling problem, call good old 1-800-522-4700. All right. Just get a little bit of music here. Come on, let's have a little bit of fun.
Run and shoot. We can get run and shoot. And the whole team's looking and the whole world's looking with the gamblers.
We are the gamblers. And
Rob's on to me. He's got the scouting report.
Yeah, that's smart. I would do the same. I need a fucking coffee, man. My ass is dragging right now.
I learned from NC Nick.
Yeah.
The football show.
You did. We got a standalone game. St. Francis, Brooklyn, heading to the vacuum company of Wagner. Wagner's laying 10. It's just too many fucking points, man. I can't lay 10. It's a 3-point game a season ago. Give me. This is on CBS Sports Network too. You don't have to fucking find this game. Give me St. Francis plus the points. What are you doing here?
I was going to say, which St. Francis is this? Is this the one that blew out the other St. Francis or the one that got blown out? They got blown out. I'll take the points.
Georgia State's taking on Appalachian State in Boone, North Carolina. Good old Boone. Beautiful fucking town. App State's laying 6.5. It's too many points. Give me Georgia State plus the points. What are you doing here?
I agree with you. Too many points here. It seems like Appalachian State, they just play close games.
Johnny Football's cracking me up. We put troops in Ukraine and Russia gives us back our YouTube channel. Don't fuck with the United States of America, baby. Let's go. Eastern Kentucky's at Bellarmine. It's been a while since I said Bellarmine. Eastern Kentucky's laying 2. I will lay the 2 with EKU. What are you doing here?
I'll lay the 2 as well. If it was at home, I would lock it because EKU is like the best team in the country, like Marshall is at home. So I'll lean to taking laying the points here with EKU.
Longwood, the Lancers are heading into Radford. Take on the Whores of Radford. Radford's laying 1. A little stinky here. Give me a Longwood plus 1, but you could talk me into just taking Radford, I guess, because of the smell. What are you doing here?
This game is for first place in the Big South. I am going to lock up the Radford Highlanders. They're going to get it done at home, baby. At the Dedman Center. Let's go.
Look, I will switch my pick to taking Radford, but locking it up, no. But money on Mac. He doesn't change horses midstream. All right. Says take the Highlanders. Do the Sean Connery. Talks like this. I don't know. Terrible fucking accent. Western Kentucky's heading to the airport. WKU's only laying 2. This game's a little stinky too, but the airport's been good at home on the tarmac. I'm going to lay the 2, though. What are you doing here?
I think at FIU. I keep taking them at home, and they keep winning. Like you said, Courtney's in this game. Western Kentucky, you can't trust them.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tricky game here. ULM is at Marshall. Marshall's laying 15.5. System play. Lay the points. What are you doing here?
I'm with you. Lay the points here. Marshall, they're going to get this done.
Drexel. Dragons are heading down to was it Greensboro to take on North Carolina A&T. We need a jukebox of American songs. Yes, we do. A&T is catching 3 at home. Give me A&T to win this one outright. What are you doing here?
I struggle with this one. I'll take Drexel, but I don't feel great about this.
Delaware is at Hampton. Delaware's laying 9 at Hampton. Hampton just covered for me. They're my darlings.
Game.
I'm still taking Delaware. No. Yeah, I am. I'll lay the points with Delaware. What are you doing?
Yeah, Hampton won the first game for the first time in about 10 games. Delaware, you know what? They've been up and down. I'm going to take Delaware. No lock here, though.
Green Bay is taking Green Bay fired their coach.
I know. Is this a get-up game?
You can talk me into this. I'll take the 17 at NKU. Take it on Northern Kentucky, although Northern Kentucky's damn good. I'll take the 17, though. Talk to me. What are you doing here?
I'll take Green Bay in the Phoenix get-up spot, but, I mean, we can't lock them. They're terrible.
Cannot lock
them.
them. Coastal Carolina's taking on JMU in Harrisonburg. JMU's laying 12.5. I'm actually going to lay the 12.5 here. I think they're going to put it on Coastal. What are you doing here?
Obviously, Coastal's coming off the embarrassing loss to the Cougars, our guys from Chicago State. I'm going to take the points, but just because they're coming off the loss, they'll be ready to go, I think.
Fairfield's taking on Mount St. Mary's. Fairfield's laying 2.5. I'll lay the 2.5. I think Fairfield's a better team, I guess. What are you doing here?
Yeah, no, I'll take Fairfield as well. I guess they're the better team, but this is a toss-up game.
Hofstra's heading down to Elon. Hofstra's laying 10. I don't have a lock yet. Give me Hofstra minus 10 at Elon. Let's go. What are you doing here?
You know what? I'm actually on Elon. They've been a little bit feisty at home. I mean, they almost beat Towson the other day, so I'll take Elon, but I'm not locking it.
One of the games of the night. Middle Tennessee heads to Boca Raton, the old folks' home, take on the Owls, who are fucking number 21 in the nation. One of the best stories in college basketball this year. Florida Atlantic is laying 9. Give me the Blue Raiders plus the points, though. What are you doing here?
I'd like the Blue Raiders as well here, and they've won 4 in a row. I'm going to take a flyer, and I'm going to lock this. I think this is a game.
Moneyline Mac is firing away on the locks. Going to the old folks' home. The crowd's not going to be too lit, right? I don't know. Those crowds have been pretty fire. It's like you're at the cafeteria. Tapioca for everybody. Next up, Little Rock heading to Morehead State. Morehead State's laying 7.5. I'll lay the 7.5 with Morehead State. What are you doing here?
Yeah, no, Morehead's better than less head. I will be on Morehead here.
Monmouth heading into UNC Wilmington. Wilmington's laying 17. Yeah.
That was the lock battle. It was Monmouth.
That's right. That's right.
They lost to Hampton. Yes.
That's right. Wilmington is going to win this game by 30, right? I'm all over this. We should probably consider locking this one, but what are you doing here?
Yeah, we got to be on Wilmington here. Monmouth lost by 17 to fucking Hampton.
And I think Wilmington's going to be playing better after their recent outings. One of the games, this is a good game right here. Milwaukee at Wright State. Wright State, early on, we like this team. They faded lately. Milwaukee's catching 5. Courtney Love is making her appearance tonight.
Yeah, motherfucker, I eat everything. I eat the pussy, I eat the butt, I eat every motherfucking thing.
Yeah, right?
Oh, whoa. What happened there? I don't know. What am I missing here?
This is crazy. A 4-6 team laying 5 against the first place 8-2 team. What could happen? I'm on Wright State.
It's got to be. This
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. Give me Wright State.
I'm not locking this, though. They've burned us.
Don't lock it.
Yep.
Florida Gulf Coast is heading to Queens, the Queen City, to take on I don't know, what are they? They're the Royals or some shit.
Royals,
right?
the Royal Rumbles.
Gulf Coast is catching 1. I'll take Queens to win this one. What are you doing here?
Yeah, you know what? I like Queens at the Curry Arena. They've been good there.
St. Francis, Pennsylvania is taking on FDU, Fairleigh Dickinson. I'll take Fair Dick minus 4. Oh, that's bad.
Who came up with that the other night?
Yeah, someone in the
Was
chat.
it Rob? It probably was Rob. This other Francis, they're the better one. But I'll take the Fair Dick here. It's fair.
I was at Michigan State. This would probably be one of the best games of the night. Michigan State's laying 2.5. I'm going to lock up Sparty here. I'm going to lay the 2.5. I'm going to lay the 2.5. Michigan State's coming off a bad loss to Indiana. What are you doing here?
The only issue is Iowa's coming off a bad loss as well. I'm going to take Iowa. They've actually had success in East Lansing over the years, but I'm not going to lock against Sparty on the road here.
Stony Brook is at William & Mary. William & Mary is laying 4.5. I'll lay the 4.5, even though, no, I'll take the 4.5. Give me Stony Brook plus 4.5. What are you doing here?
I'll take Stony Brook. The Seawolves, baby. Let's go.
Long Island's at Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart's laying 12.5. Lay it. System play.
God.
Lay it. What are you doing here?
Yeah, lay the points. LIU and Monmouth need to play. Can we get that game on the schedule?
Yeah. Stetson's at Liberty. This game's fantastic. Stetson is catching 13.5. That's too many points. I know Liberty's been dominant in Lynchburg, but give me Stetson plus the points. What are you doing here?
The Flamin' Libs. We're back on YouTube, and I'm going to lock up the Flamin' Libs at home. Lay it, baby.
Oh,
they put it on them in Lynchburg.
Firing away with the locks. Moneyline Mac is Liberty minus 13.5. That's the play. All right. South Dakota is at Western Illinois. Western Illinois is laying 4.5. Give me Western Illinois minus 4.5. I might lock this. This is fringe lock potential. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I kind of like the Leathernecks as well here. I think they're the better team, and they're at home. Let's do it, man. Let's go. Let's go Leathernecks.
I need some more bets. Give me the Leathernecks. Taking care of the Coyotes. SMU is at Memphis.
This is a good game. No, kind of.
I'm actually going to lay the points at Memphis. No, I'm not. Give me SMU in the points. Memphis has been a little bit against these big lines. I feel like they just let teams hang around a little bit. Give me SMU plus the points. What are you doing here?
I'm on SMU as well here. Memphis, they're so inconsistent under Penny Hardaway. When do they play Houston? They don't play Houston until February 19th and then March 5th. So I'm going to take them or take whoever they play the game before and after letdown spot.
We got a barn burner here. The chat's cracking me up. Colby likes Fair Dick and Mac likes Moorhead. We're officially watching TC After Hours edition. Oh man.
And Longwood. Longwood's been a good joke here too. I faded the Longwood here.
Merrimack is at Central Connecticut State. Central Connecticut State's laying 1. Ugh. All right, I'll lay the 1. I'm laying the 1. What are you doing here?
Kind of really confident there. I'll lay the points as well. This game. Don't bet this game.
Northeastern is at Towson. Dude, Towson's laying 10.5. Give me Northeastern in the points. I can't trust Towson. I can't trust that team. What are you doing here?
You know me, man. I like taking Bill Cohen in Northeastern. I don't love it, but I'll go back to my guy here. I'll take Northeastern. Shout out to Mike Dyke, baby.
Jacksonville, the Dolphins. You know, I need that George Bush sound drop where he goes, "There's no doubt in my mind that human being and fish can coexist." I need that for every time we talk about the Jacksonville Dolphins. One of the more ridiculous statements from a president. Give me North Bama. At home dog here. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm on North Bama as well. The Lions here. And what'd you say the line was?
They're getting 3.5.
Yeah, I'm still on them. I'm not going to lock it, though. I don't know.
I'm on them, too. SIU Edwardsville's at Tennessee Tech. Edwardsville's laying 1.5. Should we lock up Edwardsville?
Edwardsville's been struggling as of late, and the Ohio Valley is all over the place. I'm on Tech.
I'm taking SIU. Not going to be fooled. Lindenwood Penitentiary's at UT Martin. Can the Skyhawks fly in any weather? They're laying 10 against the Penitentiary. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
I'm going to take UT Martin here. No, I'm going to take Lindenwood. Let's go. Too many points.
Austin Peay's taking on Kennesaw. Who who's a pretty damn good team in the A-Sun. Austin P is catching 11. I'm still taking the 11. What are you doing here?
And I'm locking up the Owls here. I think they put it on them. Kennesaw's good.
They are good. Man, you got your locks. I did not see these locks coming. Moneyline Max saying, who are you siding with? Bet on Mac is what he's saying. Mac attack over there. Next up, we got Troy at Louisiana. Louisiana's laying 4. I'm sorry. Did I say Louisiana's laying 4? They're laying 5. I'm seeing.
Laying 5.
Give me Troy, money line. Right? Troy, money line. Not going to lock it, though. What are you doing here?
I agree with you. Troy, money line, and where are these two teams at in the Sun Belt standings? Pulling up what the Sun Belt is. Louisiana 6-2, Troy 5-3. I'm going to lock up Troy. I think they get this done, even this house. Both teams 6-3 after this. Let's go. Trojans.
Oh, man, the locks are flying. Troy Trojans. The vodka's also flowing. Fucking tired. But I'm never tired of giving you guys winners. That's why you should listen to Moneyline Mac with the Troy Trojans. Utah Tech is at Tarleton State. Tarleton State's laying 3.5. Oh, yeah. The lock is coming for me. Give me Billy Gillespie and Tarleton minus 3.5 at home. Let's go. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll join you because they lost back-to-back road games in fuck Utah Tech. Dixie State.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Texas State's laying 2.5 against Georgia Southern. Texas State been an unbelievably hard team to read this year.
I know.
Unbelievably hard team to read. Even Southern a little bit, but give me the Bobcats at home laying the points. What are you doing there?
I'll go back to the Bobcats. You know, it's crazy. They're better away from home, but I think they finally get this one. But no lock here, man. This is crazy.
Arkansas State's heading into Hattiesburg to take on Southern Miss. Southern Miss laying 11.5.
Oof.
I'm going to go Southern Miss, but I'm not locking it. What are you doing here? That Brett Favre volleyball court. Sometimes you play basketball.
Yeah.
Volleyball court. This might be the court. High chance, high probability. And what we have a theory, crime pays. Look, I know that was horrible what happened. You know, a lot of people were deprived money, and it was pretty fucking pathetic. But I do believe crime pays, and that's a law of ours. So give me Southern Miss minus the points. What are you doing here?
I'm going to take the points, but I don't feel good about this one.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little tricky. Old Dominion heads to Mobile to take on South Alabama. South Bama's laying 2.5. Wrong team favorite. Give me ODU despite their recent struggles. What are you doing here?
I'm with you. I'm on the Monarchs here. Let's go.
Make it money line.
Yep. Should we lock that?
Yeah.
Let's do it. ODU gets that done.
Monarchs, baby. Jeff Jones makes a statement right here in Mobile. Grand Canyon heads into Abilene. Christian, Grand Canyon's laying 4. I'm going to lay the 4. Abilene's not as good as they were in years past. What are you doing here?
Yeah, because they don't have Joe Golding. I'm with you. I am on Grand Canyon as well. Lay the points here.
Omaha is at UMKC. UMKC's laying 6.5. Give me Omaha on the points. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take the points. Omaha, Peyton Manning, let's go.
Omaha. South Dakota State is taking on our Tommies. Tommies are back at the Shoenecker.
What's the last time they played at home?
Been a long time.
January 7th. Oh, yeah.
Let's lock this.
Oh, yeah. First 3-game losing streak back at
it's
home.
It's easy to see a tied
Tommies, baby.
Yes, we're back. This is us here. This is what's supposed to happen. Give me the Tommies. -1 at home. Disgusting game here. North Florida taking on Central Arkansas. North Florida laying 1 on the road. Ugh. I'll take North Florida, I guess. What are you doing here?
I'll take North Florida as well here. Don't bet this game. My God.
Hey, chat, can you get me the Texas A&M Commerce Lamar line? I do not see that on our board here. If you can, I'd appreciate it. A decent game, low-key decent game here. Charlotte heading to Rice. Rice is laying 1. Rice has kind of been all over the place, but they've had good wins. I think I'm going to take Rice because that's a far trip. Charlotte to Houston is far. I will lay the 1. What are you doing here?
I'm going to be on Rice as well, and I think Rice has improved. I mean, they're on a 3-game win streak. I think they come back home and get it done here over Charlotte.
Commerce is laying 5.5 against Lamar. You know, I've gotten burned on Commerce, though, this year, man.
Yeah. Is Lamar coming off that big win? No, they lost Incarnate Word after that.
Commerce, I took them to beat Air Force earlier in the year, and they did that, but ever since then, man, I got burned. I'll take Commerce, but I'm not locking that thing. What are you doing here?
I'm going to be on Lamar. They've won 2 straight Thursdays, and they're back at home again, so make it 3 in a row. Rob
says, Commerce lost to IUPUI by 10 points. Fair. Very fair.
Money line Lamar. Why not?
Yeah, if you're going to bet it, might as well, right? If you're going to take Lamar, you might as well. Denver's at Oral Roberts. Noah, 17.5 points for your Pioneers against Max Asmus. And what are they? What is Oral Roberts again? Eagles? What are they?
The Golden Eagles.
Golden Eagles, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what that means, folks. Cover your fucking ears. Give me Denver in the points. What are you doing here?
I'm on Oral Roberts. They've been killing teams in that league. I almost want to lock this, but that's a little big.
Tennessee State heads to SEMO. This game's actually like important, I guess. SEMO's laying 6.5. Yeah. Give me Tennessee State plus the points. What are you doing?
I'll take Tennessee State as well. And just put it in perspective, the OVC, these games are important. You got a 6-way tie at 5-3 for first place, and then everybody else is 3-5. So every game's for first place in that fucking league.
Eastern Illinois is at Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana is an 11.5 point dog. What? I'm sorry, favorite. Favorite, not dog. EIU is catching 11.5, but this team, I got to take EIU, man. I got to do it. What are you doing here?
Southern Indiana's my boys. I think they're going to put it on them. I think they're better. I just think they're a better basketball team.
I would agree with you, but 11.5 points better is a different question. New Orleans is taking on Southeast Louisiana. CeeLo's been a great team for me this year.
Yes, the Lions.
I'm taking the Lions. I thought about locking. I'm not going to. Give me CeeLo minus the, what was it, 8? Yeah. What are you doing here?
I'm going to lock this. New Orleans on auto fade for me, so let's go Lions.
I might tomorrow. Moneyline Max says Lion up, people. Let's go. Got a lot more locks than me. I need to find some games I like here. Seattle heads to Sam Houston State. This game's fantastic. This game is fantastic. Why is Sam Houston a 6-point favorite? You know what that means? Give me Sam Houston State minus 6. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm on Sam Houston State as well. And Seattle's due. They're 7-0. They're away from the global warming arena, so they're not going to be comfortable. Sam Houston State gets it done.
McNeese is heading to Incarnate Word IDub. You know we're an IDub program here.
Yep. Oh yeah.
All right? Maybe the Russians don't know that IDub is as America as it gets. All right. I'm laying 1 with IDub against McNeese. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm taking the Incarnate Word here. Let's go.
Nichols is at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi's laying 3.5. I'll lay the 3.5. What are you doing here?
I will take the points here. I think it's a toss-up.
La Tech is at UAB. UAB's laying 8.5. I'm actually going to lay the 8.5. I think UAB is going to get a blowout win here. What are you doing here?
What's the status with Joey Walker? I meant to check that.
On CBS Sports Network.
Yeah, Jelly's back.
Yeah.
Is this a good spot to lock him? Get right.
I'll join you. I'll do it.
They've lost 4 out of 5, 5 out of 6. Yeah, let's lock them.
take the Blazers. Blaze on. This game's low-key fun as well. Utah Valley heading to Southern Utah. This game's good. This is a good game. I don't think they like each other much either. Southern U is laying 1. Give me Valley to win this one. What are you doing here?
I'm going to go with the Thunderbirds here. They've been good at home. This is a good game here. Let's go.
Yeah, UTSA heads to North Texas. North Texas laying 19.5. No. They only score like 40 points a game. Not only do they win, give me UTSA in the points. What are you doing here?
Got to take UTSA. North Texas, they're the slowest team in the country.
Northwestern State's laying 11.5 against Houston Christian. Yeah. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm going to take the points as well. Houston Christians, I'm going to take the points.
Idaho State's heading to Cheney, Washington, take on the Eastern Washington Eagles, who I just saw play live. They're a good team. Cover your ears. Eastern Washington's laying 10. It's too many points. Give me Idaho State to cover this thing. What are you doing here?
I'm with you. I'll take the Bengals.
Lipscomb is at Jacksonville State. Lipscomb's laying 2.5. This is a tricky little game here. Tricky little game because I feel like the line is off. Give me Jacksonville State to win this at home. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm on the Gamecocks as well. I think they get this done outright.
Weber State heads to Moscow, Idaho. That's the only Moscow we love here. I'm joking. Come on, you can't give me that fucking ammunition. There we go. Look at Bobby Petrino representing the brand. I'm locking up Weber. Let's go. Lay the 2. Lay the 2. Let's go. Oh, do I got to remind you what Weber State's mascot is?
I'm joining you. Let's go. Play it.
W-I-L-D. Cats. W-I-L-D. Wildcats.
Colorado's heading into Eugene. Oregon's laying 6.5. Give me the Buffs plus the points. What are you doing here?
I'm on the Ducks. It's a bounce back. They just got drilled by Stanford. Embarrassing loss. I will take the Ducks here to get this done.
Purdue is at Michigan. This game's fantastic. Purdue's laying 5.5. Give me the Wolverines plus the points. Let's go, Noah. What are you doing here, Mac?
Battle of the big men here. I am going to be on Michigan. I think this is a game that comes right down to the wire.
You lock Michigan?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Money line this. I think they win this game outright.
I'm with you.
Purdue's due, man.
Rocking. All right.
I smoke and I drink and I don't have stress and I'm healthy.
That's what we're fucking talking about here. Michigan Wolverines, lock it up. The Battle of Los Angeles. Patty C will be at this game. He invited me. I wanted to go, but I got to do a Hoops Peterson show tomorrow. UCLA, by the way, yeah, tune into that, folks, on VSiN, Hoops Peterson. I will be on that show around 11 o'clock. UCLA's laying 4.5 at USC.
Ooh.
I'm on USC, dude. Give me USC plus 4.5. Let's go. They should have beat. They almost beat them the first time.
I'm gonna lock this. They should have won the game. Cross down the previous matchup.
Yeah.
I think they win this game. Let's go. Revenge.
Ooh. Moneyline Mac. Moneyline Mac saying. San Diego's at Pepperdine. Pepperdine's laying 3.5. Lavin back. This is actually two former assistants for UCLA in the Tyus Edney game going at it. Romar against Lavin. Sign me up for that storyline. I'm going to take Pepperdine at home, though. They're better at home. What are you doing here?
I'm going to go with Romar as well here over Lavin.
Portland, the Pilots flying into Loyola Marymount right next to LAX. Don't you fucking insult me. Kelly LePepe, you don't have an answer for it. God's gift to planet Earth? You don't have a fucking answer for it. I'm locking up LMU minus 6.5. What are you doing here?
I'm going to be on Portland, but I'm not locking this.
Montana comes into the nest. Sacramento State. It's a decent game. Give me Sac State at the nest. I feel like they play a lot better at the nest. Give me Sac State minus 1.5. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take Sac State here. If the game is in Montana, I'd be on them. I always take the home team in this game.
UC Davis is at Cal State Bakersfield. UC Davis laying 7. Bakersfield sucks ass. I will lay the 7 with Davis. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to lay it with Davis as well. Bakersfield's not very good.
Montana State's at Portland State. Little Bobcat Viking special in Portland. Bring your fucking toothbrush. Bobcats are laying 5.5. You could talk me into locking up. Montana State here.
They are the better team. I'm going to do it. Let's go. Montana State, they are coming off the loss last week. Let's go.
Bobcats, baby. Best team in the Big Sky, perhaps. What up, Lane Elliott? Fucking class act, in my opinion, right there. Lane Elliott should be involved with the space program as far as I'm concerned. All right. UC Davis. No, I'm sorry. UC San Diego. I'm fucking tired. I can't even read, man. Can't read. All right. I mean, look, I can't read normally. So after a little tired, UC San Diego's at Cal State Northridge. San Diego's getting a point. I think San Diego's a better team. Give me San Diego to win outright. What are you doing here?
Yeah, no, I'm on the same side as you here. I will take San Diego.
Long Beach State's at Cal Poly, making the trip up to San Luis Obispo. Interesting matchup here. The Dirtbags are laying 4 on the road against the Mustangs. You know what? Give me Cal Poly to win this outright.
Is this a rivalry?
I don't want to say it's full-on rivalry, but they play each other, I think, every year. So
I'll take the Mustangs.
Johnny Football is right. Colby can't read just another night of TC. Very correct. Very correct. Bellarmine. UC Irvine's at Cal State Fullerton. This is a rivalry. Irvine's laying 2 at the Titan Stadium there in Fullerton, California. Been shit hammered plenty of times there, right by that train station there. Irvine's laying 2. Give me Irvine to win though. Rivalry game. I still think Irvine's the best team. Let's go. What are you doing here?
Yeah, Irvine 6-1 in league play. Santa Barbara right in front of them at 7-1. I'll go Irvine here. I think they are the better team.
Rob, are you right about that? Cal Poly and Long Beach? I thought Cal Poly and Santa Barbara were the rivalries, and Long Beach and Fullerton, I think I know Long Beach and Fullerton is like their biggest rival.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe you're right though. I'm sure there's a lot of history there because they're not that far apart. But, yeah, I think Irvine wins that game. Utah heads to Corvallis. Utah's laying 8. I'm going to lay the 8 with Utah. But Oregon State's been a tough team to get a read on. What are you doing here?
I almost want to take Oregon State on the money line. They've been impossible to get a read on. And Utah, I mean, they're right in the thick of things for an at-large bid, but they have not been the same team away from Salt Lake. I'll take the Beavs.
You know what? I will go back. I saw the chat locking up Irvine. I'll lock up Irvine. I think they're a flat-out better team. Arizona State's laying 3 at Washington. Give me Washington on the money line. What are you doing here?
Yeah, because you don't know which Arizona State team will show up. I'm with you. I'm going to take Washington and take it on the money line. I think they win this game outright. I can't lock them though, man. They just you don't know what team's going to show up with either of these programs.
Chat is cracking me up right now. Yeah, I can't lock it, but I can lock this one. Arizona's going into Pullman, where normally that's the sleepy tough trip. I mean, it is
already, but
this is a revenge spot for Arizona. That is why I am laying the 5.5. Lock it up.
Cats. Wildcats.
What are you doing here? That's a Wildcat parlay, by the way. That's a Wildcat parlay we just gave you.
I'm gonna go the other side. Let's have a lock battle. Let's go Cougs.
Oh.
Money line that.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
We got a lock battle here. Promise you that this will be better than us getting kicked off. All right. I just think Arizona's got this one circled. I think they got it circled. Let's go.
I think it's a letdown from UCLA. I know they lost to them, but still, like, they just came off the big UCLA win.
Yeah, I got you. Well, the next game is on the island, UC Santa Barbara at Hawaii. This is a huge game in the Big West. Huge game, but
it's a hard ticket to Hawaii. It's not paradise all the time. It's a hard ticket to Hawaii.
Oh man. Gimme the Rainbow Warriors. This game's gonna be great. I'm gonna be at the studio all night tomorrow night because I'm waiting to do the Hoops Peterson show. I'll be watching this one. Fuck yeah. What are you doing here?
This game's for first place.
This is a huge game. Yeah, this is awesome. There's a lot of great games going on on this. Shouldn't say it's a short slate, but you look at it, you're not super excited, but then you say, hey, you know what? There's a lot of these mid-major games that are a lot of fun. So
I'm locking up Hawaii. I think they get this done. They're going to win this game.
I'm with you.
It's not paradise all the time. It's a hard ticket to Hawaii.
It's going to be a hard ticket. All right, my locks to go back. Hawaii -1. Arizona -5.5. Who else did I take on this? UC Irvine -2. Wow, a lot of West Coast specials. I am going favorites a lot, I feel like, this week. I'm taking Michigan, though, +5.5 against Purdue. I'm also taking Weber State -2. What else do we have here? I'm taking UAB -8.5 against La Tech. Lock it up. Then I'm taking St. Thomas -1 at home against the Jackrabbits. St. football. I am also taking Old Dominion +2.5 and moneyline play against South Alabama. And then I am also taking Tarleton State -3.5 against Utah Tech, aka Dixie State. I feel like I might be skipping over one here, but I'm locking up Michigan State -2.5 against Iowa. Let's go. I'm going to lock up Hofstra -10 against Elon. And I think that is my slate. Fire away, Moneyline Mac.
Yep, I'm going to lead it off in the Big South, and we are going to lay the points, laying one here. The Radford Highlanders get it done, move into first in the Big South over Longwood Lancers. I'm on Middle Tennessee, getting 9.5 against Florida Atlantic. I think that's too big a number. I think that's a game. I am laying the points at home with the Liberty Flamin' Libs here. I think they get this done, continue to roll Lynchburg. Laying the points, laying 4 with the Leathernecks. Western Illinois gets this done. Laying another number here with the Kennesaw State Owls over Austin Peay Governors. Laying the 11 there. We're both on Troy, the Trojans. +5. Take it on the money line on the road there. We think they win this game outright. Tarleton State, like you said, laying 3.5 against Dixie State. ODU +2.5. Sprinkle some on the money line against South Alabama. The Tommies are back at home for the first time, and it feels like a month. Take them on the money line. Take the points. Let's go. They're going to get this done over South Dakota State. Southeast Louisiana, lay the points there, laying 8. UAB gets right, I think, as well. Lay the 8.5 with Jelly Walker coming back. I'm joining you with the Wildcats of Weber State. I'm going to lay the 2 there. And upset here. Number 1 goes down in the country. Michigan +5.5. Sprinkle some on the money line in Ann Arbor. Let's go. Another one, upset I think could happen. USC, revenge angle. They almost beat UCLA on their home floor. Back at USC now, plus 4.5, sprinkle some on the money line. The Bobcats of Montana State laying 3.5 against Portland State. Wazoo completes the sweep of the Arizona Wildcats. Take it on the money line, plus 5.5 as well. And we're going to the Island for the final one. Lay the 1 against Santa Barbara. They win this game. Make another statement.
There we go, folks. Remember, subscribe to the College Basketball Experience. We're back on YouTube. Also, get over there, subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/the College Experience. And shout out to the whole chat. You guys make it so fucking great. It's good to be back. I feel like I'm at home. I can kick my legs up, relax, or hit the recliner, throw on the TV, maybe talk shit about certain countries. Russia.
We never do that.
Folks, yeah. Check out the Ryan and Rush Show. Check out the NFL Gambling Podcast. Check out the College Football Experience and the College Baseball Experience. We appreciate each and every one of you folks out there. And yeah, it's good to be home. Get the SGPN app. You'll have access to all of our picks and podcasts. I saw they asked for the soundboard. Working on that, perhaps. Working on that. But regardless, we're grateful. And yeah, it's good to be home. It's good to be home. Home is where the heart is. It's what they say. And come talk college hoops with us in the Discord. Yeah, exactly. There's that hat. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Discord. And yeah, the chat is cracking me up. All right, until tomorrow, man. And I will be a little earlier tomorrow. I was late today because my stand-up show took me forever to get home, doing construction on the 405, sitting there in traffic. In LA, you get traffic even at fucking 2 a.m. It's ridiculous. No wonder why so many people do heroin out here. All right, folks, this is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
What the fuck did I do wrong, Tom? Because when you're at East Carolina, you go for it every time. Or you don't coach at East Carolina, you don't come to East Carolina, you don't play at East Carolina with a weak heart. Write it.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Shit. Hobo from Purdue. This last time they won anything anyways.
It's impossible. I never broke the law. I am the law. Good round. You're celebrating with your appetite.
When we were winning conference titles and going to the Final Four, we were making a statement.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? Your
back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or
Spinal. Nothing is over. Nothing. You just don't turn it off. Get my limousine. Ride on 85. Get my Learjet. Woo, and take off to New Orleans. You got to New Orleans. If you're watching right now, I'm 42,000 feet. Even on it. They're begging us. Please have a party. Feed us great. Get us laid.